and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the KKK, also known as the Ku Klux Klan. So basically the origins of this group, it was created in Pulaski, Tennessee by 6 Confederate Army war veterans immediately following the Civil War. And it was created on December 24th, 1865 by these several Confederate Army veterans. At the turn of the 20th century, America's social landscape was changing rapidly. Urbanization, industrialization, and the massive influx of Catholic and Jewish immigrants from Europe, the Klan began a violent campaign terrorizing immigrants and exploiting fears to scare immigrants away and claim white supremacy. By the 1920s, Klan membership was over 4 million. In the second Ku Klux Klan, the rise of this Klan was basically attributed to 3 things. First, the release of the movie The Birth of a Nation glorified the original Klan. Much of the modern Klan's iconography, including the standardized white costume and the lighted cross, are derived from the film. Another event that influenced the Klan was sensational coverage of the trial, conviction, and lynching of a Jewish factory manager from Atlanta named Leo Frank. In lurid newspaper accounts, Frank was accused of the rape and murder of Mary Fagan, a girl employed at his factory. The Frank trial was used skillfully by Georgia politician and publisher Thomas E. Watson, the editor for the Jeffersonian magazine. He was the leader in recreating the Klan and was later elected to the U.S. Senate. Alright, so the third thing that contributed to the resurrection of the KKK during the 1920s was its reestablishment. And its reestablishment was at Stone Mountain, Georgia, and it was met with the supplementing of the original anti-black ideology with new anti-immigration, prohibition, anti-Catholicism, and anti-Semitic views. This new KKK group tried to emulate the KKK group that was portrayed in the movie The Birth of a Nation that was mentioned before.
During the 1920s and throughout the 1940s, the KKK gradually increased their power in response to the high industrialization and urbanization of the American community. The social unrest of the post-war period included labor strikes in response to low wages and poor working conditions in many industrial cities, often led by immigrants who also organized unions. Klan members worried about labor organizers and the socialist leanings of some of the immigrants, which added to the tensions. For instance, in some southern cities such as Birmingham, Alabama, Klan members kept control of the access to the better-paying industrial jobs but opposed unions. During the 1930s and 40s, Klan leaders urged members to disrupt the Congress of Industrial Organizations, or CIO, which advocated industrial unions and was open to African American members. With access to dynamite and skills from their jobs in mining and steel, in the late 1940s, some Klan members in Birmingham began using bombings to intimidate upwardly mobile blacks who moved into the middle-class neighborhoods. At its peak in the mid-1920s, the KKK claimed to include about 15% of the nation's eligible population, approximately 4 to 5 million men. Internal divisions, criminal behavior by the leaders, and external opposition brought about a collapse in the membership, which had dropped to about 30,000 by 1930. It finally faded away in the 1940s. Currently, there is under 6,000 members in the US today, which shows a gradual decrease in the KKK's power over time.
The racism that was implemented by the KKK in the late 1800s and early 1900s is still felt today, but in this world, we have racism from every corner of the earth, not just from one little group. This world is full of people with racist views towards other people of different race and or religion, and this has led to a number of crimes in our world. The KKK's great dislike for immigrants and colored people is still felt today, not just from that particular group, but from many racist individuals around the globe that believe that their particular race is superior to all the others.
As long as there is racism and discrimination, hate groups such as the KKK will always be around. Nevertheless, we hope this has been an informative outlook to one of the many examples of intolerancy that encompasses our corrupt world today. Thank you.